Okay, so I was originally gonna do like an actual in-depth trailer analysis of the new Kingdom Hearts 3 Tokyo Game Show trailer, but I already have a backlog of videos I need to do. So, in order for me to get something out real quick while the topic is still fresh, I'm just gonna read my fucking notes that I wrote at from 11 to 2 o'clock in the morning. Cause what happened was is the trailer released at 10 o'clock p.m. my time, and so I just watched it and I watched it and I watched it frame by frame at like the slowest speed, and I just took notes, and I do this every single time, but I never ever make a video about it. Mainly because my notes are just a lot of jokes, and so I am actually gonna be. This is just like an actual, just like me reading shit on a page. There's some jokes in here that I thought would be funny, so I'll try to do my best to act it up. So, um, I have both of my notes from my frame by frame and just my regular ones. So, yeah. So my first note is the trailer begins with Master Xehanort saying checkmate with the pieces all surrounding Sora. But young Xehanort is like, nah, it's still my turn. Like, bitch, do you not know how chess works? He just takes that fucking pieces like, nope. Also, what I noticed here is like all the pieces are on young Xehanort's side, and Sora appears to be the only piece left. Uh, and I'm wondering if like young Xehanort is like restarting, or if or what kind of fucking chess game are they playing? If you know, Eric still gets to move after checkmate. That is not how chess works. So they might be restarting. This could also, young Xehanort being like, darkness prevails, and the light will expire. Book of Prophecies thing. All right, so then I cut to the Big Hero 6 world. So obviously, I noticed that it's the same Golem mini boss from Olympus, and later on the Gladiator enemies return. So they're reusing some enemies, unless those don't show up in Olympus anymore. Um, Honey Lemon has got the sassiest fucking stance while Hero is just ready to punch, and it's adorable. Like, oh my god, I love Hero 6. Um, Sora saying Keyblade Hero 3, that's just so cute, and his little headset is awesome. I really wish. Alright, well, here are my notes here. But Nomura, why you don't give Dolan and Gooby cool stuff? Because Nomura is notorious for not letting Donald and Goofy have cool shit. Also, the abbreviation for Keyblade Hero 3 is Kingdom Hearts 3. It's KH3. And I've only figured that out by later on, just, I believe. Where is it? Okay. I have like other members of BH6, which is Big Hero 6, and KH3. I didn't even finish that sentence. I just put Nomura, you sly fucker. Okay, so also this Keyblade is like half of Sora's height. As anybody knows, this is like the biggest and the widest Keyblade Sora's ever had. It's like half of his fucking height. Um, Alright, so I obviously you notice the cherry blossom trees in the back, and they're really really pretty. But I have a line from Fall Out Boy here, uh, from the song Centuries. It's like, you're a cherry blossom, you're about to bloom. You look so pretty, but you're gone so soon. You did. Fall Out Boy's a good band. Um, Immortals is a good song. Anyway, I also have Go-Go just looks just fucking gorgeous, which she does. My girl, my Go-Go. I strive to be as just awesome and badass as her. Goddamn. Tiny girls for the win. You can fucking see the fabric on Hero's sleeve, like right before his glove. It's just, oh, the detail. Um, okay. their idle animations show them breathing, they have life in them. Which is, just, it might be just a cutscene thing. So the various bits of gameplay also flying on Baymax can shoot. You could shoot and fight with Keyblade or his fists. Oh gee, they have fog in the background, but not. We can't render this fog, but like intentional fog because this is San Francisco, which is supposed to be like San Francisco, which there's fog everywhere. This also probably helps with like rendering stuff. It's like, oh here, let's just put this fog in the background. It will probably just help with that. There is this statue on top of the building that they're fighting of. I was wondering if it was supposed to be of Shimamoto, which is this artist that Honeylam admires in the TV show, which people should watch. The villain's voice is voiced by Moriarty for BBC Sherlock. I just have a note that says the billboards. And a note that says kinda salty, it's only Baymax in your party, because I believe Nomura said you could have up to like 6 people in your party, or yeah, so it's just like, give me my full Big Hero 6 team. Okay, so now we cut to, it might be Good Luck Alley, but it's night, so I'm wondering if there's gonna be a day and night cycle, or if it's only in this world. But I want a day and night cycle. That'd be fucking cool. That, or like switch it like what Spider-Man does, where you can just kind of like switch it. I noticed that there was a triangle on the tire. So I was like, can you attack the environment to gain some sort of advantage, or flip the car? I was thinking like Spider-Man style. Spider Sora. Fucking hell. Let's see what else I have. Thunder is used on the security robots. I was wondering if like we have to do like some sort of stealthish section, which I'm sorry, I can't imagine Sora doing stealth. It's like that episode of SpongeBob with the secret box. Sora probably just steps on anything and like a million gunshots fire. That boy would not be subtle. Nano Arms is cool as hell. It really is. I am still surprised that they decided for the Keyway transformations to go with the nanobots, and now keeping bugs for Dark Baymax. Let's see. Cars are driving on the road as you're flying over them, and then I noticed Dark Baymax. Which is really funny because later in my regular read through, not my frame by frame, I go, is Dark Baymax not showing up anymore? I really like that plot idea, but yes, he is. Also, I wrote on Twitter, I'm like, Riku, if you're the one who corrupted Baymax, you're grounded. Go to your room. Think about what you've done. So, nobody. Who knows where Riku's parents are? I'm Riku's mother now. Boy, go to your room. Think about what you've done. Let's see. I have a note that says, goddamn, a lot of these bosses or mini-bosses have a fucking ton of health, which is so true. Like, these mini-bosses and shit. Oh my god, have you guys noticed the fucking health bars? Goddamn, it's like Sephiroth level. Is that the right name of the boss I'm thinking of? Ocarina of Time. Yeah, okay, so I wrote definitely bug block bongo bongo, which of course is it's the boss battle from Ocarina of Time, and it shows up in like other just like game media. So hey, we finally have bongo bongo. Okay, so I was noting that it was a on the rails shooter or collectathon minigame, kind of like Psychonauts, where you collect rings of data. Also, Jesus boy, look at that MP meter, damn! That's my notes there. So then, it cuts to Don't Think Twice, and so now we have all the cutscenes. We had a lot shorter gameplay. I think that's more just because of we saw gameplay last one. Okay. So Sora, Hero, and Gogo and Baymax eating chocolate ice cream while talking about Tadashi on the bridge watching the sunset is just so emotional. Because I can't get over Tadashi. There's somebody at a fucking convention dressed as burn victim Tadashi a while ago, and I was upset. So, and I said I like how it parallels Roxas's time in Twilight Town, and it awakens memories in Sora. And this was the type of Sora Roxas content I wanted since the end of Kingdom Hearts 2. Like, this shit should activate Roxas's memories. And right before I talk a little bit more about that, I have a note that says, Hero, honey, you gotta get some meat on your legs, because that boy's got twig legs. Like, it's funnier than, like, fucking Ven's twig arms. That, Sora and Ven's twig arms that they have in most of the games. So, this is where is this just these 4 eating ice cream? Where are the other members of Big Hero 6 and Kingdom Hearts, KH3? And that's where the notes, like, no more, you sly fucker came from. But I am wondering, like, where are the others? But I did notice that Sora is sitting exactly like how Roxas sat on the clock tower. And the detail in Sora and Hero's eyes are just so beautiful. And you can fucking see Sora's pores. Like, you could see the pores in his fucking face. Like, holy shit. And so my note, I have Roxasa! That's it, just in all caps. Roxasa! Because I'm a weeb. You know, and Hainer, Pence, and Olette look really, really good. Interesting, like, Hainer, like, looked like he was holding his ears if, like, Olette, like, flicked him or something, and now I'm just thinking of, like, the final memory in Days with, like, Roxas, Axel, and Shion on the clock tower, and they're, like, messing with each other. Alright, cutting to Riku. Riku, goddammit, pig hairstyle! This boy does not know how to do his hair or how to dress himself. Nomura. But also I noticed in the same scene that the point where Riku's gloves reach his elbow, like the last bit of it's a different color. It's black where the rest of it's blue, which I thought was a little odd. I put holy shitum because I misspelled. Riku's lips don't move if you play that scene in 0.25 speed. It doesn't. It's pretty funny, because obviously it's like a generic talking animation. So at 0.25 speed, his lips don't move. I also put a note that I'm so glad he doesn't look like Noctis anymore, which, like, that was weird for a while. He really did look like Noctis. Also, I don't know why. They did this in 0.2, but I don't think Mickey's gloves need that much detail, but okay. Alright, now, fucking Ienzo calling Sora while he expects it to be Riku is fucking hilarious, and they're disappointed too. Holy shit. And also, is that motherfucking Jiminy fucking Cricket I see? And this is late at night, alright? I was pretty tired. Also, phony Enzo looked a bit meh, but, that's what I was thinking, is like, Sora's expecting Riku, so they must be waiting to hear about whether Riku and Mickey got out of the realm of darkness. This must be just after they got the phone. Let's see. Okay, Tangled. Rapunzel is too precious. I think Sora's actually gonna have to act responsible so the Heartless don't eat her. Cause she's just like, ooh, Fluffy. It's like, honey, no. Eugene, do something. This is why we have Cassandra. Tangled the serious jokes for anybody who watches that. I noticed that, you know, there's behind Rapunzel, you know, Sora and Eugene are like walking behind her, and they're walking through shadows, and it's nice. It makes the world feel alive. And then I have a note that says very fluffy, because that Heartless, that sunflower Heartless, dandelion Heartless is pretty fluffy. Oh, so cute and fluffy. 10 out of 10 awesome animation on Rapunzel's face, because she's just like, the animation was really good on her being like absolutely terrified that the Heartless were gonna eat her. So I have been absolutely impressed with the Pirates of the Caribbean world, and I really didn't like Pirates of the Caribbean and Kingdom Hearts 2, but damn, this game, that might be my favorite world. And that's saying a lot, considering Tangled's in here, and Big Hero 6 is in here, and motherfucking Monsters, Inc. Anyway. So, I have the detail in Davy Jones' tentacle animation, and his clothes, and the rain, his hitting him and Jack, and Jack's facial twitches, they're so good. And Jack's run is just, it's perfect. I have that note twice, that the facial twitches for Jack and Davy are so amazing. It really is just a great level of detail. Let's see. The quick thing for Frozen, I like Sora cheering Anna up, and I imagine he's going to relate to Anna a lot, especially considering how protective he was of Elsie, in the previous trailer, where, you know, he's like, you know, well, good for you, but guess what? I won't let her fall to darkness. I like that. I like this Elsa Riku parallel that's going on here, and, you know, Sora giving Anna advice because he's been through that. Destiny Islands, there is, I noticed something just like when Sora's picking up the Master Keeper, which I'm so glad that is canon. It's probably gonna help Aquaman and Terra. The island in the background where the tree is with the palpy fruit, it's blurred, so that's like, you know, cinematography and all that. There's so much detail in the scenes. I took this class about like camera and shit in games. This camera is cinematography in games, and so these are like little things I noticed that look so nice. And Sora looks good wielding the Master Keeper. Like, it fits him. He looks good wielding it. And also there's like a shadow on it that can be seen on Sora. Again, like little details that I love. Now, so this, my note is also, please tell me we're going to Destiny Islands and actually walking around there, Nomura. Because let us walk there, Nomura. I want it to be let me visit. No cutscenes. First of all, I'm wondering if Luxord is impervious to rain, because he doesn't look like he has any, like, fucking rain on him at all during this, like, a little scene. And also, what is the point of the box if a Nort just admitted no one knows what's in it? What the fuck is in the box? Let's see, I don't, some of these don't match up. I don't remember where the gameplay starts, but, so I have, like, a question here of, like, if Luxord was piloting a ship, because the ship that they were showing in this whole ship battle sequence, oh, wait, sorry, I'll get back to that. So, the scenes so Sora, I was wondering if Sora was talking to Larxene in some sort of time-halted darkness area, because the snow is still, and the darkness is surrounding them, and Kristoff isn't moving behind them. And also, what do you mean you have your 13? What about my Sora Nort? I love that Hayden Pence and Alette are helping Sora find Roxas. It makes me wonder if they actually remember him, or if their data memories got to them somehow, or Sora told them. Okay, here's where the the gameplay starts. Flying ships and Kraken fights, your argument is invalid. And of course, being able to fight nobodies and Heartless at the same time. And this is where I was wondering if Luxor was piloting a ship, because the ship that is shown in the sequence is a ship with red and black sails, and it couldn't be the Pearl or the Dutchman. At least I thought. So I was also surprised that the lightning was so beautiful. And then I have a note here that I go, apparently that is the pearl. God damn it, Sora, it's the black pearl for a reason. Stop infecting emo colors. You already got hater mesodola. And this is something from me who I'm still trying to get my emo shit into my proper adult wardrobe, okay? So stop it. Why did you add red to the black pearl? It's the black pearl. Also, Jack would never let Sora steer the pearl. Neither would Barbossa. I know this is for gameplay, but there had to be some sort of, like, parent-like argument regarding this decision. Like Sora's the adopted son of Barbossa and Jack. And now I'm doing some weird-ass shipping thing, but it's just like, well, you can only get it for a certain amount of minutes, and then it's my turn. It's like, no, Jack, it's gonna be my turn. It's either a parent dynamic or they're all fucking children. Anyway, I noticed there's some new Heartless for the Pirates of the Caribbean world, not just like the monkeys and stuff. Okay, so there's shield sledding in Thebes for half a second. It's a destroyed Thebes. So, and you have to, hit the Heartless for points. I noticed that there was a treasure chest in this one particular moment. I'm like, I need to open it. For the photo mode, where's Prompto? And then I have this, I shared this Destiny Islanders art on Twitter because they have, an awesome Final Fantasy 15 Kingdom Hearts crossover that I, really honestly think would be canon. And it's just, I'm slamming my fists, put the Chocobros in Kingdom Hearts 3, you cowards. Prompto and Sora would be best friends. And so I noticed that the Tangled world reflects a lot of green into Sora's eyes. A lot of people think that this lighting, green is, some sort of activation of Ven's memories, or maybe Xandred or something. No, it is literally the lighting. They're probably still trying to get it under control. It's just the fact there's probably so much green in the Tangled world. It's reflecting too much. The hell is that? It's reflecting too much light onto Sora's eyes, and it's slightly changing his eye color. That's just probably it really is probably some sort of slight error that they're really not going to fix. They probably tried, and they're just, because Sora's eyes look normal in every other world. It's just the lighting of the world. It just changes Sora's model. That's just it. That's just how shit works sometimes. So the Snow Wolf mini boss or final boss, it looks like a final boss, honestly, because you have Marshmallow's help. And I thought the design was pretty cool because you could see the darkness flowing in between the ice armor. And that move that's shown with the Marshmallow, I don't know why I call him Marshmallow. I think that's his canon name or something. The abominable snowman that Elsa creates. That move, it's got to be the final boss move or something. So now we're at the Don't Think Twice extended portion, which, I can't wait for the full version of that song to be out. So Ansem and Xigbar are talking about Sora or potentially someone else and how they have to destroy him if he strays from the path that they laid out for him. But Xigbar says they'll have to find a new vessel, which means that Sora may still happen. And I avidly believe that Sora is going to become a darkness, because everything that Xehanort has worked towards since, has been these 13 darknesses, but since 3D, he's been very, very confident that he'll get Sora, and everything's planned out now for Sora. And if you watch my Sora character development video, you know that it's absolutely idiotic for Xehanort not to continue to pursue Sora, because if he doesn't get Sora on his 13 darknesses, he's gonna fail. He's gonna fail anyway, because Sora's gonna get freed, or he's gonna fight back in the end, or the final battle's gonna be within the hearts of Xehanort and Sora. Whatever. But it's gonna happen. Soranort's gonna happen. And then we get to play as Kyrie. God, I hope we get to play as Kyrie. But during this conversation, they cut to Sora. However, I think this might this might be some sort of Last Jedi trickery. Spoilers, kind of, for The Last Jedi is that in the trailer they show Rey with this red lighting on her, very, very confused about her place in the universe with the Force and the Jedi and all that. And her line is like, "I need somebody to show me my place in all this." And it cuts to Kylo Ren holding out his hand because he's in the same lighting. Turns out these scenes were like way farther. These were two separate scenes in no way connected to each other. Like Rey was asking Luke about that, and Kylo Ren was still asking Rey to join him, but in a different scenario. So we might have some sort of similar thing to that. But the thing is, Sora's also in Twilight Town, so who knows? So I put Vexen Nort, which is stupid. Should be Evan Nort, or just Vexen, because this is also the reason why people keep calling, like, it's not Brig, it's not Isa, it's Zigbar and Sykes, because they've been Norted. So it's not Vexen Nort, it's not Evan Nort, it's Vexen. So Vexen and Demix. I think they might be in Radiant Garden, just because the wall behind them is purple, and the only place we really see purple is Hollow Bastion. And so Vexen says, like, this whole plan was his idea, and considering Vexen's been Norted, I'm not quite sure if this means Xehanorts, but I want to know if it's Ansem the Wise, because he appears later, and, like, I have this, like, it's like kind of a crack theory. It's like, what if Ansem the Wise is the Master of Masters? That would make sense, since he never seems to fucking die. Like, this man has died twice. I lived, bitch. But I don't know. We still don't know anything about the Master of Masters, although the thing is that Ansem the Wise doesn't have a sense of humor, and the Master of Masters is Deadpool, so, that or Ansem's been Norted, which means there's two Ansems! Ansem Norts! Anyway. Also, Demix probably doesn't know what the fuck is going on. Like, he's just kind of sitting there, he's probably just like, "Whoa, hey, I'm back, but I'm still a nobody, and my eyes are yellow, what the fuck is going on?" Type of thing, because, I'm actually kind of glad that Demix has been Nordic, because personally, I think it makes sense, considering he's actually a very powerful member of the organization. But it's just he's probably just still gonna be just as, like, nonchalant as ever, because absolutely evil Demix is a bit weird. Of course, by the way, Demix got Norted. I'm sorry, guys. He's carrying, like, somebody who looks like Ven in that blanket. But yeah. Because this is also the scene that cuts to Ansem the Wise comforting Ienza, maybe? So Riku Nort in Big Hero 6. Now, there could be two ways to go. I know we already saw the Riku Replica and he seemed okay, but I honestly think Riku Replica makes a little bit more sense than Data Riku, just because Riku Replica had that issue with identity and Xehanort could exploit that. But the thing is that since he appears in the Big Hero 6, this Riku appears in the Big Hero 6 world, and there's also bug blocks there, it's probably Data Riku. So Mickey, it's Riku! They put bugs in him! Part 2. The Norditing. The Nording. But also, Sora, the Riku I know wouldn't do this, bitch! The entire first game was him doing this. Betraying you. So yeah, now we're getting... I also saw somebody who's like, I hope Riku gets to meet Riku Nort so he can live out his dream of punching his 15-year-old self in the face. Which is great. Anyway. They put bugs in him. Like, that actually made sense, like, kind of, like, without it being voiced. With it being voiced, it was so ridiculous. Anyway. So Vanitas is sitting on top of Ven's chair in the land of departure. Ven is asleep, and Vanitas calls him brother, which everybody's been like talking about this because it's a little bit odd. We don't know if Vanitas is growing a heart. I didn't recognize the word brother, which word they used for brother, because I only took 3 months of Japanese, and obviously all I know is Nissan. But I actually tried to go back to listen for a similar word because Hiro didn't use Nissan when he was talking about Tadashi either. But it's whatever. I don't know enough about Japanese to figure out which word it was. I still want to learn more. I really do need to learn more. But also, it could be like a, oh brother, what am I going to do with you type of thing. But I have a feeling that that brother thing was intentional. Yeah. So. Okay, so my note is Aquanort walking on water. Jesus has been Norted. Wish I could prove I love you, but does that mean I have to walk on water? It was warning us all along, guys, but also very edgy. And I'm also wondering, like, Aqua's arms are like becoming purple, which may go for the Darkling theory. Again, I still think that she's not entirely Norded, or it's a red herring, or we're gonna save her anyway. So my note here is Master fucking Xehanort in the Keyblade Graveyard. Mickey's back here, so we don't know how early we see Master Xehanort. And the wrinkles on him, holy shit, it's just so detailed. And also, I haven't listened enough to Master Xehanort's Japanese voice actor who passed away not long before Leonard Nimoy did, but it sounded like his voice, which may, a lot of people we've been wondering whether like Leonard Nimoy and his Japanese voice actor actually recorded Xehanort's lives before they passed away. That'd be cool, but I'm not quite too sure. Maybe for Japanese they did. So there's that little moment where Aqua is shown fighting Terranort's guardian, but she's normal, and I noticed going through this frame by frame that she doesn't have a Keyblade, so she was literally gonna kick the shit out of the guardian. You go, girl. Also, like, he like picks her up by the leg, and she's like 1,000% done. You guys have already probably seen the screenshot. Kyrie and Lee sitting in that same place. Kyrie is stealing Lee's catchphrases, but like the detail on her bracelet that she has, oh my god, it's so beautiful. And I want Kyrie's outfit. I don't wear dresses or combat skirts, but I want her outfit. So Sykes shows up at the Twilight Town clock tower. Lee is shook. That's the only note. Terranort. Vanitas is over Aqua's body with his Keyblade, about to stab her like in Birth by Sleep, but the wall in front of him is cracked, and this is in the land of departure. Upon frame by frame, I noticed that it's actually a barrier that's being broken with the wall behind, like the wall of land departure behind them. And so a light in the barrier or in the wall is like pouring out, like preventing Vanitas from stabbing Aqua. This is probably actually just gonna be like, that's gotta be symbolic as hell. Or maybe it's that this is the point where Sora's saving Aqua, because the next frame is Sora grabbing Aqua's hand underwater, like 0.2's opening. Sora's at Ven's Awakening Station with the Kingdom Key, not the Master Keeper. I wonder how Master Keeper really fits into play. So, I have Sokai at Destiny Islands, share a Papu, kiss, make it canon, because I'm Sokai shipper, fuck So Riku. You guys are well entitled to that, but no. So, one of my other notes is, Lee cries every time. I shouldn't be doing notes so late. And so like I had Roxas at the beginning, I have Roxas at the end. He's in a black coat, he's got Oblivion. If you do it frame by frame, you notice he also has Oathkeeper, which could mean that Shion hasn't been revived at this point. And it appears he came back in Twilight Town. And then my last final note for Roxas is he Norded? Is he Data? Will he blend? So yeah, those are my late night notes about Kingdom Hearts 3 stuff, which is why I should probably never actually make any sort of fucking analysis video of just with this stuff. But you guys get it anyway, whether you wanted it or not. Yay! Anyway, thank you guys for watching me yell. with no, I mean, obviously you're gonna have context, but yeah, thanks for watching me yell. Thank you.